Happy 70th birthday to actor Denzel Washington. Whoa, we go back a long time, don't we? I remember when he was on St. Elsewhere playing the doctor. Carbon Copy was his first major film. He looked like a broke J.J. Walker, like a double broke Junior Whopper Jimmy J.J. Walker. Didn't think that film much of it and didn't think he would be the dude he became. Just goes to show it ain't how you start. And the movie wasn't the worst thing I saw. Excuse me, but it was also one of those films that, black actors at the time, um, pretty marginal, stereotypical. What about 84 when he was in A Soldier Story and Howard Rollins and Adolph Caesar? And that's where it started to show that, yeah, this guy, okay. Then we get to Cry Freedom, Stephen Biko. His roles started to become more and more. And then we got to Glory. We got the Oscar with him, Morgan Freeman and Matthew Broderick and Andre Braugher, the late. That's when he started getting on the road. And then, of course, his work with Spike Lee with Mo Better Blues and, of course, Malcolm X, which was big news around the neighborhood at the time that he was going to be playing Malcolm. That was huge because it was like the make or break. It's like, if this guy's the real deal, he got robbed out the Oscar. We all know it. They gave it to Al Pacino, who I'm a big Al Pacino fan, but we know Denzel should have gotten that one. But anyway, neither here nor there. He just kept working. And, it's like it's a trip because when you've seen him as a writer, as a director, as a producer, as a performer, he's done a bit of everything. He's performed on stage. He's performed, brought his son John David in, his daughters in as well. Um, his wife's a very talented musician. You've gotten different levels of Denzel Washington. Now he's an ordained minister now. I've seen so much of his films. Now, obviously, Training Day was where he got the second Oscar, which I'm not the craziest thing about that movie, but that's kind of how it goes, He's been awarded, and he's had like 10 nominations, He's been the most decorated and the next most important black male leading actor since Sidney Poitier. So he really had to hold it for a long time. He's been through a lot, you know. And when you think about the totality, it's like, wow, he's 70 years old because, and all these Equalizer movies he's done, Macbeth, and then Gladiator 2, which was huge. I mean, just a lot of different roles. Inside Man, just a lot of different roles. He Got Game. There's a lot of Denzel Washington, Antonio Fisher. He's versatile. Obviously, American Gangster, him and Russell Crowe playing Frank Lucas. Just a lot of things. It's just a real impactful actor who really gave to the craft, left a lasting work and echo. So one of the most important filmmakers, and always a man with a philosophical take, and someone who's got something to say, makes his words count, ain't for a whole lot of jive. You know, you can say what you want to say about him, but Denzel doesn't really be on that jive train. He pretty much comes, does his work, and he lunch pails and he goes and does what he think. And so, but anyway, 70 years old, giving it up for Denzel Washington, had birthday to one of the greatest talents, one of the greatest actors ever, one of the most important and impactful talents, and a cat that's been spoke his mind. I even like his obscure movies like Mississippi Masala. That was one of my, so watch all his films, because he was one of those people that I followed his career, enjoyed his takes on different things, and like what he represented in terms of like speaking on different issues, you know. And he definitely built a long career, and he would put things in perspective. There's a lot with him, so you could definitely digest a lot where his career is gone. He always never looks back to it. I think that's another standard to his longevity. Next project, it's like next man up. So, you know, of course, you remember the Titan. So he didn't play Hurricane, Ruben Hurricane Carter. Because this is all mumbling through my mind. He's played so many different roles, in different backgrounds. He was a huge impact for the late great Chadwick Boseman. He's done a lot of things, well rounded. So happy 70th birthday, Denzel Washington. Just take the time. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share it if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.